First of all, I would like to show you some pictures of happy farmers. On these pictures, you have some of the winners of the annual contest that we organize with Pure Projet to highlight innovative farmers. You have, for example, Stéphanie on the left. She is a farmer in the south of France. She produces plants, flowers, and vegetables on 5,000 square meters, and she sells all her production directly to the citizen and to the local restaurant. In the middle, you have the family of Jean-Christophe, is in the southwest of France. They select and produce organic seeds, and they use the agroforestry and new techniques to improve the quality of the soils. And on the left, you have Vincent and Samuel. They are located in the Beauce. The Beauce is a French region that is well known for its large cereal plants. And on his farm of 130 hectares, he has decided to transform the family farm from the production of sugar beets to a diversified production. He has planted hundreds of trees to improve, to restore the biodiversity on this area. So why am I showing you those kind of pictures? It's because we want to highlight that kind of farmers who will innovate with the nature and not against it. And we also want to make the job attractive again. So we organized this contest for 5 years with Pure Projet, and we have distributed 1.7 million euros to 180 farmers in the past years. Those farmers bring a lot of advantages to the community. They have decided to change their way to produce and their way to trade to keep the value for themselves, and they are very regenerative for the ecosystems. Those farmers are very representative of the project of Ferme d'Avenir. Our target is to grow agroecological farms everywhere in France with a very high level of social and environmental requirements. We are inspired by the principle of the permaculture. That is a way to lead our human activities in respect of nature, of humans, and with a fair distribution of the value. To be more concrete, my dream for a sustainable agriculture could be summed up into 4 main principles. The first one, the basis, is the sobriety in the use of energy, of materials, and of water. The second is a production of organic food with agroecology and new techniques to preserve the quality of the soils. Then a mix between the livestock production and vegetable production, and at the same time, a great reduction of the animal proteins in the food. And then the local system, the efficient local system are also very important. And with those principles, we want to bring answers to issues that are vital for the humanity and also for the nature. One of the first issues is the ability to feed the humanity. To give you one figure, for 1 kilo of animal protein with beef, we need 7 kilos of vegetable proteins, which means that there is no sustainable solution in agriculture without a great reduction of the meat in the plate. Another issue is, of course, the climate change, because 20% of the greenhouse gas emissions are due to agriculture, mainly because of the pesticides and the entrance production, and also because of the livestock. You have also the collapse of biodiversity. 75% of disappeared species in the world are due to an overuse of land farming. And also there is a big pressure on the natural resources. And at the moment there are many solutions that are proposed for sustainable agriculture that are really dependent on the fossil oil, dependent on the digital technology, They do not think the circular cycle of the materials, so which means that they cannot be very resilient and they will not resist to any energy crisis. And in addition to that, on a social point of view, at the moment in France, we are facing the question of the retirement of farmers. Within 2025, 40% of the farmers will be retired, which means that there is a big question of the destination of the millions of hectares that will be available soon. They can be bought by the neighbor, the other farmers, to be bigger and bigger farms with industrial practices, with international trade. But they also can be an opportunity to redesign another model for our agriculture. So at the moment, today, we are at a very important moment to shape the agriculture that we want for the future. To show you that we can act concretely to deal with those issues, I'd like to present you two examples of the things we are doing at Ferme d'Avenir. The first one is La Ferme de l'Envol, the flying farm that we are creating at the moment in the south of Paris, in the department of Essonne. We usually, at Ferme d'Avenir, we are involved in little farms on about 1 to 10 hectares, led by neo-farmers. And this time, we are creating a prototype of an agroecological farm. It's located on a former military airport. It's on 75 hectares with a diversified production that will nourish many, many families. The creation of this farm gives an answer to many local challenges, like boosting the local economy, providing healthy food for all the people, whatever their financial resources are. And it also brings a positive answer to the economic pressure that you can imagine on a pre-urban area like this in the south of Paris. This farm is very innovative for many reasons, and I'd like to point out 3 of those reasons. The first one is the agronomic system. All the production will be organic. We have hectares of vegetables, we have cows, we have hens, we have an area for biodiversity, for agroforestry. A baker farmer will settle down to transform the cereals directly to sell to the local population. We also have decided to recover the water from the buildings around and from the tarmac, and we use eco-material for the new buildings. So this is the first innovation. And you have here some pictures of the farm, how it is now in January. The second innovation is social. It's a question of governance. When the idea of creating this farm emerged, we were surrounded by 2 talentful farmers, by the public entities and by private investors, like Rachel, that you will see a bit later from the In Vivo Foundation. But at the moment, it was clear for us that we needed more partners for expertise and for financial reasons. So we've started to speak with the local actors on food and on distribution and on the transformation, and to organize the governance, the relationship between all of those partners. We have decided to create two kinds of legal structures. The first one is a SCOP, a kind of cooperation that will gather all the farmers together, the 12 farmers. The advantage of the SCOP is that it will preserve a high level of social condition for them, and the turnover of the production of all the holding will be distributed fairly between all of them, regardless of the level of production, of the income of each type of production. The second organization is a SIC. It's a kind of collective organization for, that will gather the other stakeholders. So you have the investors, you have the customers, you have the farmers too, and the public entities. And in the customers, we have some restaurants, we have some startup, we have a transformation factory that will be local, And we also have the CSA. The CSA in English is the Community Supported Agriculture. In French, is the system of AMAP, Association pour le maintien de l'agriculture paysanne. So plenty of families will be the customer of this farm. And this organization, the SIC, has a very important role in the way we manage the means of production, as they bring all the investments for the machines, for the greenhouse, for the irrigation system. And finally, the third innovation on this farm is the way we do the business between all the people together. We want to develop the same kind of contract as the CSA or the AMAP. The principle is that there are exclusive contracts between the producer and the buyers. So the buyers are committed to buying a part of the production on a certain surface of the land at a fixed price, and whatever the production is. So they take the risk at the same time as the farmer if there are problems with the yield and with the climate change. And in the production cost, we include also a decent revenue for the farmers, which is very different from the system that we have today. And on the other hand, the farmers are committed to using agroecological specification for their work. So this principle of solidarity between the farmer and the buyer is something that is very disruptive in the way we do the business in France. And with this example, I really want to make you understand that a sustainable agriculture is obviously a question of agronomy, but it's also a question of being innovative in the way we organize the job of farmers together. It's a question of social innovation, and also in the way we do the business. The second example I want to share with you is the companionship program. The link between the farm and this program is that today there is a lack of competencies in farming in agroecology. Few people want to be a farmer, and when they want to be a farmer, they are not skilled enough in agroecology. So we met a lot of people coming to the farm in the last years, and they say to us, "We love your way to think the agriculture. We love your way of this kind of regeneration for the ecosystems, but we don't know how we can be trained. We want to set up farms. We don't know where to go. We don't know what kind of skills we need to implement." So we have invented the first companionship training dedicated to agroecology in 2017. I must admit that the first was a bit homemade, and we have improved it. And in March, in 1 month, we will start the third edition of this program with 32 companions who will be welcomed on 16 farms, outstanding farms that we select inside our network at Ferme d'Avenir. And the principle is that you have a binomial of 2 companions. They will stay 8 months in the program, and they spend 2 months in 4 farms. We have developed a specific ecological skill referential to help them to be clear in the way they improve their path. On the picture, you can see, for example, Badou and Edouard and Louise. They are on the left in the farm in Normandy, and on the right you have the farm of Stéphane and Nathalie in Auvergne, and they are with Florian and Mohamed. This year and last year too, we have decided to include refugees in this program because we noticed that when they arrive in France, some of the refugees have a former knowledge in familial agriculture. So we have found that it could be a good and positive way to help them to be integrated with this professional point of view. And the fact that there is a binomial of a French person and a refugee foster their ability to learn the French language and to be well integrated. So sustainable agriculture is also an opportunity to develop new way of bringing answers to social emergency as we bring answers to environmental emergency. all those examples are inspiring. They can be scaled up, and it's our job to make them scale up. But to be honest, it's not easy. And it's not easy for technical reasons. It's not easy for change management in the community of farmers. It's a question, first of all, of economy. Because today, our economic system is a faulty system that doesn't count what really matters. You can see, for example, today that some companies can be profitable and can distribute dividends, whereas at the same time, they have a negative impact on social relationship and on the environment. We have calculated, for example, at Ferme d'Avenir, that you and me, when we pay taxes and social contribution, we pay about 500 euro per year for the impact of pesticides on our health, on the water, on the soil, and so on. And we could think at that point that it's hopeless because we can't change the system. It's too big. It's a too big issue. But in fact, there is a way. We have found a way, and it could be only a question of changing the genetic code of accounting. We discovered a research work that is led by Jacques Richard, a very serious French certified accountant. He has invented a method that is called the CARE method. And there is an academic chair that is dedicated to this subject now with AgroParisTech. And the principle of his method is quite easy to understand. The objective of the capitalism and the objective of the accounting is to preserve the value of the capital. And up to now, it was just a question of financial capital. We have to preserve the value of machine, of buildings, of equities. But with this method, we used exactly the same rule on the natural capital and on the human capital, which means that at the same level, we have the preservation of the biodiversity, the right level of protection of the water, the green level, the normal level of greenhouse gas emission, and you will have then new figures in your balance sheet and your statement of profit and loss. So this is, for me, I put a lot of hope in that kind of new economic compass. And I can testify that when we apply it on the agroecological farms, it's a very good way to be challenged on the way you do your business and on the practices, the technical practices that you use to preserve the environment. So after all of that, I'd like to put forward a call to action for all of us. If you want to create that kind of farm, or if you want to be trained in that kind of training program, you can contact me because I can share all what we have learned. All what we are doing is open. If you have money, you can contact me because I have plenty of meaningful program. I can propose you many sustainable things to help you to invest your money. If you are an innovator, I invite you to look at the CARE method because you will be surprised by the result that you can get when you challenge your business model. And finally, if you are none of that, all of us, we have the power, the political power of our wallets. Because the way we decide to consume is a choice of the kind of agriculture we want. It can be a regenerative agriculture, or it also can reinforce the ecological disaster that we are facing at the moment. So the solution will not come from the top, from the law, or from the states. The solution comes from us, comes from what we decide, all of us, to put in our plate. So thank you for your attention.